believe that people should consider what is healthy and is right for them in regards to meat. And it is up to individuals. However, as a whole, for the entire state or county, I don't think it's right for a particular organization to impose their views on other people that affect their lives. At the same time, we must be very clear and very sure that we provide safe for our animals, safety for our animals, but most of all, safety for the people who eat those animals.
Thank you.
Better place to grow what we eat than in Duplin County.
Thank you. Your second question. Please give us your opinion of present use value in terms of taxation of farmland.
As you've stated, we're number one in agriculture. And hopefully we're going to stay number one. I believe we need to do all we can for people that are our farmers, to give them breaks. And that's where I stand. And I'd like to conclude with this, if I may. When I am elected to serve you again, I want to make 3 promises to you. And I believe in promises. I believe in goals. Number 1, I promise to serve you with honesty. That's important. I hope you as a citizen understand. I promise to serve you with integrity. And most of all, I promise to...
In the county for over 30 years. I too know what it is to be brought up on a farm in a tobacco patch and picking cotton. I can remember as a young fellow riding on the tailgate of the truck before daylight and making it out to that tobacco patch. This is probably a little out of the ordinary, but probably one of the greatest mistakes I made in my adult life was when my youngest daughter graduated from high school. I told her, I want you to go to any college as long as it's out of North Carolina. Go out of state. I don't care where. She had the grades. She could go anywhere she wanted to. So she picked way out west, and about 3,000 miles. And probably the greatest mistake I made in my life, because in the past 10 years I've seen my daughter for about 4 months. I didn't know she wouldn't come back home. And I thought, had plenty of time to think about this. What a wonderful blessing it would be if we can watch, especially now as a grandparent, that I can watch my grandchildren stay in Duplin County and raise their families. Because there's nothing greater than family. Second only to God, the greatest thing in life is having a family. And I'd like to take part in trying to make Duplin County that place where my grandchildren can grow up and be educated in our school system. I now have 4. I served for 4 years as county commissioner. 2 of those I served as chairman. Probably one of the greatest moments for me was the last 6 months in that 4-year term, when I had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Austin Vassahan. When he came into our county, he was bringing a big olive branch. Some of you might know what we went through and the embarrassment it was for the county. But Dr. Vassahan invited me over, and we met, and through our conversations, we would go back to our boards. And in this process, the memorandum of understanding came to be. And there was 2 reasons for the memorandum of understanding. That was to satisfy the lawsuit judgment, but most importantly was to remove the commissioner's concerns. When I was chairman, constantly, if someone came to us, we need more money, we need to up the tax rate. And to me, that was no option, because 79% of our tax base are farmers, and we have to protect their interest. One of the things that would help is keeping the tax rate down. No increase in the tax rates. Also, we need to do away with the inheritance tax.
Okay, your second question. Please give us your opinion of the present use value in terms of taxation on farmland.
be a tough one for me. I haven't actually been a farmer. But I do know that the lifeblood of this county is based on our farmers. We are agriculture. And you can do without many things, but you can't do without food. And we need to protect the interest of our farmers.
Thank you. Once again, our candidates.
That's happened in our educational system. We need to expand our classroom opportunities for our students. I think when we let shops get out of school, we lost some expertise in our students that would be available to us as citizens in the trades. We need to look at how are we going to fund what we know is coming from the Board of Education on rebuilding our schools' buildings themselves. One way I'm looking at doing that is we're retiring debt in the county in the near future. We could take part of that money that we're paying on that debt service and use it to help fund our educational system. The third thing I'm looking at is economic development. You know, I find it strange when you only spend 0.04% on economic development.
Thank you, Mr. Garris. Your first question. Duplin County is the leading agricultural county in the state. It has been listed as the best place to farm in the United States. We're saying this over and over so y'all get it, okay? As the county commissioner, please share your feelings about the present and future of Duplin County agriculture